Hi, Susu! Hi! Hi, people! Alright. We're in. We're here. Let's see where we're at. Right, level 21. Where we just beat Bloody Mary. I remember. And we made it here. To freedom. So yeah, we're on the new continent. Ooh. Colorado River. Fresh off the boat on the new continent. So there's this city, which is Freedom. What else do we have? There's something up here. Oh, the 5 lakes. 5 Great Lakes. So we're in the US. Near Lake. Near Lake? How do we say that in English? I have no idea. USA. USA. Okay, this guy saw a bright light fall from the sky near the lakes or into the lakes. But I was just gonna check out what the city was called. Then we have a cave over here. Can I actually get in there? Oh, there's a guy here. We'll get to that later. I think I want to check out the main city first. But it's always good to know what your options are. Is he cold? Oh, the guy doing the the thing. I think he's just kind of spooked, excited, maybe. Sailors, you never really know. Vibin', he's vibin'. Okay, let's check out Freedom. Freedom! City of Freedom. Oh yeah, we talked to this lady last time. It's a diverse city. Ooh, what do they have for sale? I think... Oh yeah, I stocked up on stuff, actually. After my battle. Her hair is extra for an NPC. Yep. I agree. Wait. They don't have any equipment for us. She's very extra. Hey. Blocking me. Hey man. Oh. Okay, so they've been trying to build a bridge over the Colorado River, but it hasn't been going well. I think that's a hint. Oh hey, there's a pub. Ooh, can I eat this? Let's talk to people first. This is a free country. You can drink from noon. What's wrong with that, huh? Whoa. Whoa, someone came in and yelled at him. Of course it's wrong. Please come and do your work. Uh-oh. Busted. Nice. Ooh, sorry, dude. Oh, this lady is like... This lady is like, bourbon? it's okay, but I want something that's more like gentle. Looking for some better booze, this lady. Hey! Hey, Espen! Welcome! Hi! We're just chilling out with some Terranigma. Yeah, this guy is like, I only have liquor as strong as fire. If you're not okay with that, go home. Pretty harsh. Let's eat this meat. I can't. I also can't drink. Boo! Boo! How are you, Espen? Nice of you to drop by. Oh no! I'm glad you're able to. I'm glad you saw it. Thanks for the follow! Yay! Ooh. There is a village to the south where there's always a festival. That sounds fun. Hey, hey, who's this? Whoa! Skater. Skater confirmed. Okay, he's gonna show us something. It's gonna make us feel good. Oh. Hey, he's getting right through me though. Oops. I stopped in a bad place for this, but yeah, some skating action. Oh, hell yeah. Dude, that was amazing skating. His smile. Hey. Can I talk to him again? I can't. Oh, there it is. Oh. So, how was it? Did it make me feel better, or was it just boring? It made me feel better. That was awesome. You're so cool. So this is Peruru. I think in the English version it's called Pele. I can't actually remember. But he wants to make everyone happy with his skateboard performance. A crazy skate show, yep. Yeah. Just wants to make people happy. Pele is a football reference, if he is. Yeah, that's what I used to think. But now I actually can't remember if it was Pele or... I can't actually think what else it would be. Peruru? I don't know. Okay, anyway, he's inviting me to his house to watch some TV. Oh no, never mind. to talk to the other kids. So sure, yeah, let's go to his house. And the other kids, are they his siblings? It's something like that, he's saying. Whoop. I'm following him. Whoop. Okay, so this is the house. Whoa. Hey, we have guests. Yeah. So this guy came here on a boat. Everyone introduce yourself. Okay, there's another kid as well who's called Will, but he's not at home right now. So we have Linda, Paul, Harry, Annie, Anita. Anita isn't here. Oh, Anita went out to meet Will. So Pedoru is like, oh no, we have to go look for her. Okay, he's gonna go look, and he said I was free to chill here if I wanted. Okay. Oh. So Will is by the lake town place, and he's researching how to make a flying machine. That sounds exciting. Okay, they're all saying the same thing. And I can pick this up. Hey, they didn't react. Nice. The teddy bear! It's so cute! Kids Garden. Is it your first time entering Kids Garden? Yeah. Is this a Wright Brothers house? Might be. It's called Kids Garden. Okay, well, she's like, well, poor kids. Hey, what's this? Hey, won't move. What's wrong with it? Who are you? This is Eddie. He's studying electricity. But the machine suddenly stopped working. Can I help him out? I can certainly try. I don't think Ark knows anything about electricity. We came from the underworld where there was no water. And we'd never stepped foot outside our village before, but sure. Let's try to help this guy make electricity happen. Okay, so I just have to push it really hard, apparently. Okay, I can push it. Okay, do I still have to keep going? Yes, please. Whoa! Sure. He's like, oh, I get it. I can use the heat from the movement to make electricity. Thank you, thank you. It was big help for my research. Okay, so he's gonna try new experiments later. Okay, yep, he's very happy that we sacrificed ourselves for him. Eee, stop moving around, I want to talk to you, lady. Purple-haired lady. Yeah. Are these interactions with the villagers just random stuff, or is it related to the main story? I've never seen things like these in other RPGs. Yeah, it's a bit of both. Some of it is just fluff, and some of it is kind of connected to, you know how you have the whole bartering line thing in Zelda, in the Zelda games? Some of the things people say here will give hints on how to start similar kinds of bartering trades between cities. So I guess you haven't played Terranigma before. I can give you a quick, like, recap of what's happened. So, we're Ark, that's our name, and we lived in the underworld, where we were very, like, a bad kid, always causing trouble, playing pranks on people, and one day we opened a box that shouldn't have been opened, and everyone in the village turned to ice, except for the village elder, somehow, for some reason. And he told us how to turn everyone back. So we had to leave our village for the very first time and fight a bunch of monsters, and we got our village back, but then the elder told us to go to the overworld to resurrect the overworld, and the overworld is like the real world. So when we started out, when we first arrived, there was nothing. It was just barren land. It was absolutely nothing. So we resurrected the plants, and then we resurrected the flowers, and then we resurrected all the animals, and then we kind of died for 3 years, or fell into a coma or something. And we woke up 3 years later, and there were humans. And now we're kind of traveling around helping them. So right now we've just met Columbus, and he's taken us to the new continent, to America, and this is the City of Freedom, which is the first city in America. And now we're walking around just getting to know these people and see if we can help them out. So yeah, it's very involved, and kind of, there's a lot of stuff going on at the same time. But yeah, it's really cool. He's like, hey, do you want to listen to my story? Sure. Okay, so he's like, actually, my girlfriend Amanda is in the near lake. It's a crazy story. I wanted to catch her stream to see what it's about. Sounds like I need to try this. Yes, it's so good. It's amazing. Okay, this guy. His girlfriend Amanda is in the lake town place. Near lake. I have no idea how to say that in English. Lake place, it's fine. But she's so... he's been so busy with work lately, he hasn't been able to go see her. And he hasn't been able to write her letters. So can I go look and see if she's fine? And his name is Bell. Better. Okay. Sure. Did I agree to do it? Yes, I agreed to do it. Okay, so we have to remember that when we go to the other place. Hey. Jesus Christ. Okay, so this is just scrolling. Anyway, they're really into fashion. So if we find any interesting fashion, we have to tell them right away. Three extra ladies, one house. Oh no. Okay, so in here is like a food critic, or like some guy who really likes food. I missed what his name was. Oh, here. Stomach. Stomach? Stomach. Stomach. That's a great pun. So his name is Stomach. And he's a gourmet. A food critic. So if we have any delicious food, we can bring it to him and he will rate it for us. Alright. What is this? $10 gems for an original drink. Sure, let's try it. Thank you! It's good. He liked it. So anyway, if you find any delicious food, just send it my way and I'll rate it. Okay. Lottery. Hey! Do I want to enter the lottery? 20 gems. Sure. Oh no, I have to pick. Do I pick from the bottom? Do I pick from the top? Or do I just mix and pick? I'll just mix it. Number 60. Aw, there's no prize. That'll teach me to gamble. I think that's everything. Unless there's someone in the inn, I think that's everything here. You may have to wait 6 weeks for your first Tokyo treat box. Oh no. 6 weeks is not too bad. Oh hey, here's Keynes, the guy who predicts the the current outcome of the city, like the progress rating, if it's possible to advance it or not. So there are a lot of inventors in this town, yep, we've noticed. So currently it's 20% like progress rating. So if we can somehow help the inventors in this town, it might improve even more. It's a September box, then it might take a month. Oh yeah, that makes sense. I'm still unsure about international mail, to be honest. I should try to send you something and we can compare how long it actually takes. I should do that. Okay, so this is their near lake. I'm just gonna call it near lake. It's fine. They're growing corn. So let's look for Amanda. Have you ever been poisoned? Yes. Okay. Yeah, he's telling me about antidotes. Yep. Hey, this looks familiar. The mill? This guy also looks familiar. That looks like the guy from Crystal Home, our hometown, in the underworld. You remember the guy who said, like, after he'd been frozen to ice, he told us that it felt like he'd been working like this for years and years and years? I just noticed that. It looks like the same sprite. Oh yeah, this guy. About the light that fell from the sky into the lake. He's so like... I don't understand if he's supposed to be like scared. Or... I don't know. Good memory, I'd never been able to recognize him. Thank you. Just replaying it now for the first time in maybe 15 years, I kind of noticed certain things, certain lines, and how they connect back later in the game in a different way than I did before. It's also my first time playing this in Japanese, so I think I actually pay more attention to what's being said, because I have to concentrate a bit more to actually read it. It's got a layer of snow on him. Is there more here? Why are there pots all around? I think there's only... yeah, I can't go here. Okay. So we need to find Amanda. Hey, cow! Oh, moo! I can't talk to animals anymore. It's kind of sad. So many cows. This guy has some meat. Can I eat it? Okay, so this is Mick. He's researching how to make like tasty, cheap food for everyone that everyone can eat. What should I do with the meat? So I can tell him to either make like a, what's it called, ground meat, or maruyaki, just meat, just like roast it as it is. I think maybe a patty, like ground meat, would make sense. Let's do it. To make like cheap food that everyone can eat, ground meat makes sense. Okay, he said he's gonna try and do it. Can I eat this? No. Hey, there's someone here. Ugh. Oh. Okay. So, there's supposed to be like a god of the lakes, god of the 5 Great Lakes. And they've also seen like a big monster or something near the lakes. Tofu out here inventing hamburgers. Well, it is America. We're in America, okay? Hey. Hey, this is Amanda. What's that? Belle? Oh, did he really say that? That he misses her? Okay, she was kind of... She didn't like that he was always working on his stupid machine, so she left him for this guy. Who just says, "Ooga!" I don't know why. You're dancing, I guess. Dancing. Well, that sucks for Belle. So we have to deliver some bad news. Who is this? Okay. So her mom died, and she says that people, women who die at sea turn into mermaids. Her mom also died at sea. Did she turn into a mermaid? Some weird ass info to just throw out to a stranger entering your house. But okay. Lots of myths and legends going on here. Hey, old man. She's sleeping. It's so cute how they always say stuff even though they're sleeping. I talked to him. Did I go in here? I forget. Oh yeah, it was the lady talking about her son who moved to freedom. Hey, Canes. So right now, this progress percent is 0 for this city, so we have to find some way to make it advance. Well, we don't have to, but it would be nice, I guess. Hey! I see airplane parts. Sorry, I just really like smashing pots. It's fun, okay? Okay, so here's a diary. Experiment number 9 failed. It fell into the village. Oops. Something is not right. What should I do? Experiment number 10 is a success. Okay, so they're gonna test the airplane by the lake, and hopefully it's a success, I think. Yeah. Oop. I think I'll go give Belle the bad news first, just so I won't forget later. If I can remember where he lived. It was here, I think. Nope, that was the 3 ladies. The fashionable ladies. Here it is. Sorry, sir, I have some bad news for you. How is Amanda? So we can choose to tell the truth, or we can make up a lie. But I would feel bad making up a lie for this. I'm just gonna tell the truth that Amanda ditched him, because sorry guy, you're too busy with your experiments. He was like, what? Oh no. Ah, Amanda. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Thank you. I'm going to the pub. I want to have a drink. Oops. Amanda! I'm sure he'll be fine. Is he like super drunk right away, or? There he is. Hey, this guy is back. The guy who was scolded. He's back. Sneaky guy. Oh. Oh. He'll get over her. It'll be fine. It will be fine. Okay, let's see if we can find the airplane experiments. Ooh, oops, sorry. Didn't mean to go into the city. The lake kind of pushed me in. Okay, so there's this guy here. Who are you? Oh, this is Service. So he's waiting for his fiancée. This is the place they first met. So, but she's been away in a town to the south called Riotto. And she's gonna visit for the first time in a year. And he's looking forward to it. Wait, he won't let me through. Uh-oh. I see. So, hum. Oh, to the south. Can I go to the south? Oh no. And there's here where they've been trying to build a bridge. Hey, there's a guy here. They want to build a bridge. But it's always washed away by the river. They need wood, or like, yeah, wood that's stronger. Oh, there's a forest to the north. But he's too scared to go because there's a rumor that there are monsters in there. I'll help you out. I'll help you out, my man. Let's go. We're not scared of monsters. So in here? Oh, there it is. So here's the forest. Ooh! Well, that's spooky. Ah! Hey, I found some wood. Wait. Do I need more? Hey, what's this? Oh yeah, that's the fever medicine that we got in Portugal. And this is wood from Gumin Forest. Oh! Also, we have this letter from the princess that we forgot. I haven't read it yet. We can read that later. I forgot. Is there more wood in here? Yeah. Is that it? Do they need 2 logs of wood to build a bridge over Colorado? Is that really it? I guess. Okay. Let's see if we can build a bridge. I'll equip the wood. 2 logs of wood. Hey, where'd you get that wood? That's what I've been looking for. So, yeah, I'm gonna give it to him. 'Cause I'm a nice guy. Oh yeah, and I had 2, so I'm giving the other one as well. Aha, yeah, but we can't make a bridge with just this. So I have to bring in more? Will there be more? Can I just like go in and out of the forest? Or are there more forest stuff? Got wood. Ark, bring in all the wood into this bridge. God, it's hard to navigate this map for some reason. Do I just have to go in and out of this forest to collect wood now? Oh, Jesus, they can move about! I don't like these. Oh, no, there's no more. Okay. Hmm. Oh, yeah, there is. So is it just random? Do I have to go? Oh, there it is. That's wood. That's almost like the scarf. It's really hard to understand that you're actually able to pick it up. Okay, I think I just have to go out and then back in again and then do that. I don't know how much he needs. Maybe 9, because that's the maximum number of any item you can hold at the same time in the game. So let's try. Jesus. What are those? It's like a tree parasite worm. One more time. Wait. We gave him 2, and now we have 4. That's 6. My math is so good. So after this time, I can go back. Alright. Let's see if we can build a bridge now. I have to equip it again. Oh no, do I have to do this? Like, yes, yes, yes. I'm giving you all my stuff. Wait, I'm gonna have too much now. Anyway, oh well. Yes. Oh. Wait. He needs even more? How much do you need, man? Okay. Sorry about this, guys. There are only 2 of you in this forest, so I have to keep coming back and stealing all of it. It would be funny if I leveled up from just doing this. How much more do you think he needs? A box copy of Terranigma is 2,000. 2,000 Norwegian krona? Holy shit. You don't even own a Super Nintendo, dude. Well, in my opinion, it's worth it. 2,000, holy. But yeah, it's a really good game. Hey! There's more. How much is that? 4. Should I get even more? Or should I check if that's enough? Maybe I just need a 10, you know? I can't carry 10. Retro gaming has taken off the last 2 years. Oh. Yeah, I just realized that I've left a bunch of my cartridges in Norway, so they're still in storage in Norway, so I'm gonna try and get someone to ship them to me, because now I really have a lot of games I really want to play. I think you can mod your SNES Mini to play ROMs. Yeah, that would be a... guy, I forgot to equip the wood. Yes, 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 I will give it. Oh. Oh, he just needed one more. He just needed one more. Okay, he's gonna build a nice bridge for us. This usually takes like a day, so I'll just step into the inn. Yeah, 10 gems. It's fine. And I'm also gonna save, just since we're here. Huh, I didn't know retro gaming was taking off like that badly. If I'd known, I definitely moved in sooner to have all my cartridges shipped to me. I forgot what I was doing. Oh, the bridge. Hey! Nice! And a Magi Rock. Even though I still don't really buy magic, but maybe I should try using that more. It might be helpful. Oh! Here's another little forest for us to explore. Ooh. Hey, we've been here before. Super Mario 64 sold for over $1 million. Dollars. Surely not. Like a boxed, perfect mint copy. Those 2 logs really made a difference. They did. Hey! I know where this is. This is where we resurrected the birds. This is Great Cliff. So I could, in theory, go in here and try to level up, but I'm not sure it's worth it. But let's just do this one room. Why not? But yeah, like I mentioned this before in earlier streams, that you can always go back to all the dungeons you've done and explore and try to like level up if you need, or if you missed certain treasures, you can go back and look for them, and I think that's really cool. A grade 10 copy of Super Mario 64 sold for over $1 million. I can't. That's too much. Too much. So, are the birds still here? Hey, they're still here. My rooster parrots are still here. I don't think they can talk to me anymore. No. They cannot talk to me anymore. That's sad. Wait. Sorry for like completely digressing out of the story, but I want to check if the migratory birds still can take me places. That would be cool. 'Cause love the random comments. This is where we resurrected the birds. Shame I can't talk to animals anymore. Yes, get it. It's so good. Holy Pika, that's insane. Okay, so I can't remember which of the birds it was that took us to Japan. Was it this one? I think it was this one. I'm just gonna gamble and see. Because one of the birds took us to Japan. There was nothing there when we went earlier, but now all the humans are back, so maybe there are people there? This might be the wrong bird though. This is the wrong bird. This is the wind tunnel bird. Sorry about that. We have to try one of the other ones. We do get a nice overview of the overworld map though, this way. An arc wrapped up like a little baby. Being flown around. Yeah, take your time, why don't you? So which one is it? I feel like the middle one is probably Safarium. Safarium? Oof, I'm gonna mess this up, aren't I? This is probably not gonna be right. Baby arc. Oh, this might be right. They're crossing the ocean. Don't fall into the ocean, please, bird. This looks right. No, this isn't right. This isn't right. This is the animals. I should have gone the middle one. I'm an idiot. It's fine. We just get to travel around a bit. Why not? How many hours in? I think we're a little over 11 hours in right now. I think so, yeah. Ooh, that was a big city. Did you see that? Cool. Oh, was that just freedom? I couldn't tell. I think the first bit of the game went really quickly, but that's because I played the beginning of this game so many times. But this latter half, with once you've resurrected the humans, I've only ever done maybe twice, done all of it twice. So it's a little more, it kind of feels like I'm doing this not for the first time. Hey, look! Like, I definitely remember some scenarios and things coming up, but it's not as clear to me when stuff is happening or where exactly to go next and stuff. So it's really fun rediscovering all of that. But yeah, the beginning was very quick, I feel, and now it's probably gonna take more time. But hey, look, we're in Japan, and there's a huge city here. Neo Tokyo. This is so cool. Enix! Enix news! Dragon Quest! Hey, there's news about and there's a slime! That's so cool. Because this is of course also an Enix game made by Quintet. Like the first Dragon Quest games were. Huh, there's no one here though, but computers, they're so advanced. The US didn't even have electricity. Yeah, nice. I'm glad I remember that one of the birds flew to Japan. What? I'm sorry. She's just like, are you hitting on me? This is so interesting seeing this in the Japanese version, because... oh god, it's so hard to talk to people walking around. Come here. Enjoy lunch! Thanks for stopping by! This is really interesting seeing this, because I've only played this in English before, and everyone's like, all these salarymen, they're like, I'm busy, I don't have any time, I think some of them also say like, I don't speak English very well, but now here everyone's like, oh my god, stop. Everyone's just like, oh hey, how are you, thank you, ooh. Like very polite, but just like pleasantries. Like nothing specific. And all the ladies are like, are you hitting on me? Like, your clothes are uncool, I don't like you. I'm busy, I don't have any time. Yeah, right. Like that. There's a lot going on here. Okay. He's like, no, it's not true at all that I have a lion. Why would you have a lion? Okay, shady. I'm busy, I need to walk backwards and forwards. Yep. Oh no, is this a shady, like Shady's place? Shady store? Oh, I think it is. She's like, you're too young for this place. Promise me you'll come back when you're an adult. Alright. It's true, I ain't lying. Nice pun. I appreciate the pun efforts. Hey, I kind of just teleported into this hotel. It's 10 gems to stay. I don't really need to stay, I just want to check out the... Oh, there's someone here. The music here, though. Wait, so we went into the Enix building, and I can't enter here. There's a subway system, I think. And that was the lion, that was the hotel. Oh, there's a second, like, floor. I think everyone's just saying the same out here, though. Oh! No, she says she's busy. There it is, she's busy. Wait, what? Lady. Oh, there's an apartment building. Magirock! Yeah! Oh, wait, Yes, I saw that the room was empty and I went in anyway. Hey, there's something here. Look at the cat on the TV! That's adorable! Appreciating. Was Enix in a specific city when it was its own thing? That is a good question. I do not know. I feel like I probably should know, but I do not know. She's like, oh, that hair color won't do. You're gonna make your mom cry. Because Ark has blonde hair. That's very Japanese. And I feel like, oh Jesus, I exited without meaning to. That's like a statement. Nice. Keisatsu. It's a police station. Look at his cool sunglasses. I can't with this. Getting to a hotel room in Japan. Turns on TV. Show is unnarrated story about a street cat just doing stuff. Acceptable. Yes. Hey. That's so cool. They make a comment about the sunglasses. He's like, oh, why am I wearing sunglasses inside? Yeah, he's like, don't worry about it. It soothes my eyes. What is going on here? Is that a hat? Is that a penguin? What is going on at this police station? This criminal is pretending to be a penguin. Are you sure about that? Are you sure? Can I get him out of here? No. Well, now I feel sorry for the penguin. This is the newspaper building. Are you the new trainee? Or whatever it's called, you know, unpaid intern, you know. Go up to the second floor. Whoa, everyone's busy! She's writing a story about, a special about some genius in Grand Mosque. Grande Mosque. Like a scientist called Beluga. I don't know who that is. Oh, everyone's doing it. They're all working on this story about Beluga. Okay. Oh. What's this? So this plot of land has stood empty for a very long time. She hopes they're gonna build a beautiful building there. Can I? No. Can't do anything with it. What? This trash can is talking to me. At first it asked for help, and then it's like, hey, can you hear my voice? No, I'm done like helping things, like voices. Should I help this voice from the trash can? Sure, why not? Hello? Oh. There's a ghost in the trash can. Of course there is. Why wouldn't there be a ghost in the trash can? There's also a sandwich on the floor. Can I eat it? No. What did he say? This is a creepy ghost. It's like, oh, it's a waste, it's a waste. Come have a bath. You can't just eat cup noodles. You have to leave the house sometime. What is this? Like, come on, let me hit you. Whoa. It's like, who's the child who can't sleep? Or are there any children unable to sleep here? Oh my god, it always goes out of frame. Yes. No! Yeah, it keeps repeating these phrases, like, you have to leave the house occasionally, have to eat well. Come on, seriously? Why is this so hard? No! Oh wait, can I, like, do something to make it go away? That's not fighting it? No, I don't think so. Though it would suck if I accidentally triggered an event that's not supposed to happen yet, but I don't think so. Hey, is that it? Yeah. No. No! Thanks, I hate it here. Stop doing this circling. Oh my god, it disappears so quickly. No! I can't hit it through the wall. No! Seriously. Oh, there we go. There's a chicken. There's a chicken? There's a chicken. Hello? Thanks for saving me. That ghost held me, captured me for a long time. No one else could hear my voice. That's weird. What? I make games at a company called Quintet. This is like some sort of inside reference. I'm a game designer. Oh, I know. I'm gonna make a game about you. What do you think about that? I have to go to work. Please buy my game when it comes out. Hey! There's a Quintet building, but the guy looks so sad. Okay, this is amazing. So again, Quintet is the company that actually made Terranigma. This is... Yeah. Quintet was most active in the 1990s when it had a strong relationship with Enix. Yep. There's a Magirock here. Oh no. I think this is the whole thing. I'm gonna talk to the others first. You're saying a lot of weird stuff. They also worked on Shenmue. Yeah, they did a lot of stuff. Godzilla Maximum Impact. So this. Do I want to play a quiz? Do I want to do a quiz? We can try. Oh. There's a question about ActRaiser 2 here. I don't know anything about ActRaiser 2. So there's a monster in ActRaiser 2. Do you have to hit it 4 times? Yes or no? I haven't. Any of you played ActRaiser 2? I've played ActRaiser 1 a bit. I have not played 2. Yagi no Tomo. Alright, so a monster with a goat head. Do we have to hit it 4 times in ActRaiser 2? Yes or no? I'm just gonna put yes. No, that was wrong. No, can I do it again? Okay, let's try. It's a completely different question! Slapstick. Oh, that's another quintet game. Good times to use the guide. Yeah, I just want to look at the questions. I think I can try it as many times as I want. Slapstick. In the game Slapstick, there's a weapon called Soul Blade, which is... yeah. Sure? Yeah, that's correct. Because Soul Blader is another game in the Terranigma, like, trilogy. They're loosely based, or like loosely connected. Soul Blader, Illusion of Gaia, and Terranigma. I've only ever really played Terranigma. I do have the other 2 as well, but I've not really played them. So I thought they would be connected. Hey Ark! I'm doing well, doing well. How are you? So the main character in Slapstick is a treasure hunter, or the name is treasure hunter. This is definitely the first time they did this kind of thing before Pocket Monsters started doing it. What do you mean, like an in-game reference quiz thing? Maybe. Again, I don't actually know. I haven't never played Slapstick. I'm gonna put yes. No, that's incorrect. I'm gonna try again just to see what the questions are. Hey, the dog Turbo. It's in Soul Blader. Because there's also a dog called Turbo in this game. I'm gonna go no. That's incorrect. So the Turbo, Malian's Turbo, is a reference to a dog from Soul Blader. That's so cool. The usual crowd is gathered. Yes. Yes. Okay, let's actually see if this is mentioned in the guide. I mean, it should be. And if not, we can come back maybe and do it later. Or maybe we can't. Actually, don't know if this is... I was looking at the guide earlier and I didn't actually see Neo Tokyo, but maybe I just missed it. Here. Because I think maybe this is like a Easter egg. They don't mention the ghost in the trash can or anything. Yep. The other... oh, here! Quintet quiz. Okay, so it doesn't actually give the correct answers. It just says that there are 8 questions. It's kind of hard, but you can do it as many times as you want. so just memorize the answers. That's what the official World Atlas says. Yeah. I'll do one more. So Illusion of Gaia, the heroine in Illusion of Gaia, is called Lisa. This should be really easy to look up. I also feel I should know this, but I have not played. Hum hum hum. Gonna go. Yeah, she's not called that. Soul Blader. You can't buy stuff with money. I have played Soul Blader. I do not remember. Called you about nonsense. Even though it's early. Oh, even though you work during night. I see. Oh, that sucks. Well, enjoy your breakfast. Hey, that was right. Quintet. It seems there are ghosts at Quintet. Yes? Yes, that's right. Soul Blader. So in Soul Blader, there's a monster that throws figs? Am I reading that right? That sounds really strange. No? No, that's wrong! Okay, I was doing so well! Okay, slapstick. Yes, we did this already. Quintet. Ooh. There are a lot of beautiful girls in Quintet? What? Sure? Yeah, that's correct. Jesus. These questions are really involved. So in slapstick... Nagisa-san, who you save in slapstick, or saves you in slapstick, is the hero's... I have no idea. Daughter. Yes, no, yes, no. Yes? No. Okay, yes, we know this. It's been already. I forget. Treasure Hunter? No. Yes. 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 Whew. So the person who did the character design for Illusion of Gaia is a shoujo mangaka, like a shoujo manga creator. Yes? Yeah. No! I forgot! I already answered that. This is kind of fun, but maybe it's just fun for me. It's okay. ActRaiser. If you destroy the statue of the god, there comes, like, you get an item. I did play ActRaiser, but I am like stumped on these. Yes? No? Yes? Yeah. Yes. Reading about Enix, they were a manga company too, so that makes sense. Ooh, we're learning so much about Enix and Quintet today. No, I thought... God, okay. It's just for a Magirock. I'm like, I don't need to do this. No. Still can't find where their building was. Trying, but it's hard. Well, maybe since this is Neo Tokyo, maybe it was in Tokyo or close. I don't know. Yes. No! Okay, one more time. One more. Last. This question. Everyone working at Quintet are single. No? Correct! Thank God for that. Soul Blader. Oh yeah. Yes. Yes. Ooh. The weapon of the hero in Illusion of Gaia is a bow. Ah, man. Why can't I remember? No? That's correct. ActRaiser. Man, there's so many questions. Like different ones. No. Okay, I'm gonna give up for now. Maybe we'll come back later and try. This is so cool. We're like visiting the offices of the people making the game. And they're probably so... Yes, no, yes, yes, no! Yep. And you can quote me on that. This is a pet keeping H Moto-san, H Hon-san, H Moto-san. I think these are all references to real people, so they probably have like names and stuff. But yeah, he's making the scenarios, like the scenes. Oh my god, Susu! It totally is like when I'm steering the submarine. It's my captain voice coming through. How embarrassing. Chickens! What's up with all the chickens at Quintet? Yo? I can talk to them though, that's cool. Oh, this is the guy we saved from the trash can. I started making the game about you! The title is Tenchi Sozo. Terranigma. What you think? Ain't it cool? Miyazaki-san. That's the name of the chicken we saved. But this guy is like, or this other chicken is like, that's a huge lie. He's the scenario writer, so... so I'd like him to make up better lies than that. Why are you all chickens? This game is made of chicken. What the hell is this? Okay, someone with more like knowledge. What's an NIF ID? Because they're like, please give your impressions about the game to this ID. This is like, I can't remember this being in the English version, but maybe I'm just not, maybe I just don't remember. I have no idea. I don't know what an NIF ID is. Frogs! Oh my god! He's like, oh, I bought another Mac. Macs are the best. Well, Macs, you know. A bulletin board? Maybe, yeah. I don't have any money! Okay. They're all very... Hey, this is the room. The... ghost room. BB ward. Oh, wow. I ate the sandwich! Oh no! It was disgusting. The trash can is in the room now. Okay. I know that the sound department is supposed to have their own room in here. We didn't see them already, did we? Oh wait, there are more rooms here. I see, I see. There's a penguin. I'm the programmer Penguin K. I'm kinda like a human. What in the... I like all these inside jokes. They're like, oh, from next month we're getting 2 days off every week. What am I gonna do with all my free time? Maybe work? Wait, oh. Very typical to spend your free time doing work. This is the sound department! So, this sprite is, well, both of these are the soundtrack composers, and this lady is very active on Twitter. She's very nice. What do you think about the soundtrack? Aww. Oh no. He hasn't been able to go home for a week. Gomene, my honey. What a... That's so cute. I love this. Okay. Let's get out of here. I think we've seen everything now. Yeah, that's the boss man. That's a really cool Easter egg though for this game. It's so involved. So the only place we haven't gone now is down into the subway. Oh. Yeah, she's making new music, like Terranigma related music. Oh, I could go in here. Currently for the exhibition that the character designer is holding next month in Shibuya, and they're working together, and she's creating more music that he can use as a background soundtrack for the exhibition hall, the gallery. That's really cool. I'm really excited about it. So yeah, maybe I get to actually meet them. I know Kamui, the character designer, he's supposed to be there a few days at least. But I'm not sure about Kobayashi, the soundtrack composer. So I think I'm supposed to do a eating contest here. A soba eating contest? Okay. Eee! Wait. Wait, how do I do it? He gave me an explanation, but I can't. Okay, I have to mash A and B alternately. I'm really behind. I'm 10. This is how many bowls of soba I'm eating. 14, 15. Come on, dude, he's too fast. This is really hard. My thumbs. 20, 21. Go. I didn't win. Oh god, do I get the Majorog if I win? Oh, he's just, yeah, whatever. Everyone's like speed eating, that's insane. Ugh. No, that's too much soba. It's like, yeah, if you stand and eat, you have room for more. Okay, let's try that again, now that I know how to do it. This is impossible! Seriously. Ah! My thumbs! My thumbs! No! I'm falling behind! No, damn you! Damn you! Ow, my thumbs! Eee! Oh my god, 27. That's impossible, I can't do it. Ow! Okay, Majorok, I'm gonna leave you. What else is down here? Ooh, something is written here. Oh. Okay, can't go into the sewer? That's fine. Hey, izakaya. Ooh, I can buy yakitori, or sake, or nothing. Let's buy some yakitori. It's delicious! Can I actually buy sake? He likes it! What? I thought Ark didn't like alcohol. That's funny. What? Oh no. Is Ark drunk? Nice. This is a nice detail. Such action, so much eating. Yeah, that was intense. My thumbs can't do that again. Unfortunately. Okay, let's get out of here. And I don't have a boat, so yeah, we came here by bird, so we're gonna leave, go back by bird. What were we doing again? We made a bridge over the Colorado River. That's right, I took this whole detour. And we're looking for Anita and Will making an airplane? Or we're going to the south to the festival town. Trying to remember what we were doing before. Oh yeah, let's get out of here. I just wanted to see if there was anything actually in Japan, because I remembered one of the birds taking us there when there was nothing. And there was! That was cool. Right. So to the south? So down here? Hey, I remember this. This is where we first landed, when we went through the big hole. And I see a house up here. Hey, it's the Quattros! I remember these guys. I gave one of them a massage. I think they're just saying the same stuff. They go where the wind takes them. She wants another massage. Maybe she'll give us more than one gem this time. Oh. Yeah, she says I'm better than before. 5 gems, hey! Making a living. Oh, can I play with these guys now? This music is a blast, yeah, it is. Music is so good. Yeah, they're just doing their thing. Traveling around, that's cool. Oh, I already talked to him. I forgot. Anyway, that's cool. They're there. Ooh, they're still there. Nice. Hey, there's a bridge. But yeah, this is where we first landed. This is the big hole. No, this is Evergreen. I messed up. This is Evergreen, of course. The plants. Nice. There's something over there. And I believe this is the city to the south, unless there's more. Oh. Uh-oh. Hey, I can talk to this. Whatever that is. Okay. So, the goal is to the left. If you run really, really fast, I'll give you something good. Do you want to play? Sure, I'll play, or I have no interest. Ark! Okay, I can try to play. I'm so bad though. Oh no! I also don't remember where the exit is. Ah, frick. This is too hard. They're monsters? Hey, can I pick that up? Eee! No, why did I do that? No, I don't have my weapon. Okay, I see. Shit. Where the heck? Hey! No! Hey! No, he wouldn't give it to me. Talking squirrel. He missed the memo about humans being back. Whoop. Hello? Hey, a life potion. Don't mind if I do. Oh man, now we have all these logs in our inventory. Because I took too many. Oh, I can throw them out though. How's it? And I can go to the hole and throw them away. Yes, I don't need them. Oh no, I can... Yes, I can only throw one at a time. There we go. No more wood. Ooh. Gems! Okay, that was a nice little boat. A bird! Wait. I don't know where it flies. I'll deal with that later? Because the birds we took earlier didn't fly here, so this is a new migratory route. Okay, let's go into the... This is the Amazon. The Amazon River. The auto. Yeah. Oh, come on. What in the world? There we go. Every day's a festival! Just gonna save. Her mom left for the festival and left her here alone, so I can stay for free because she's lonely. Thanks. Also kind of sad. There's a cat! It's so cute! There's also a really creepy juggler. Yep. Life only comes once, so enjoy it. Oh, there's so many minigames now. Okay, so there's a place north here in the village where... Hey! Where lovers go, and yeah, show their true love. Okay, I'm just gonna talk to people. Let's see. Let's see if they have some other weapons so we could... Does he have weapons? Oh. Whoa. This is much worse than what we actually have. Yeah, no. What is this? Oh, it's the antidote stuff. Sure, I'll buy 2? Someone in the lake town was talking about that. Let's have our fortune read. Alright. Didn't really see much. That's an intense dance, Susu. I appreciate it. Okay, so her son doesn't study, he's always playing soccer. Or football, whatever you want to call it. Do I like football? Sure. Of course there's a pun here. It's a juggler's real face. No, don't say that. Hey, he has a Pele poster in his room. But I see someone here that we know. Hey! You just left me behind, you're mean. But I've decided I'm not gonna leave your side again. How about it? I can say sure or you gotta be joking. I mean, sure, let's... Yeah, let's go take in the festival with Maylene. Yay! Do I want some candy floss? Sure. Yummy! Ooh, oops. Okay. Yes, let's do this. Let's throw some balls at these cat-shaped things. Yay! We're doing it. Oh, that was a bad throw. What? No! God damn it. Ah. Can I do it again? Let me out. Oh. Oh, I need to. I think I can do it again later. That was stupid of me. Oh. Maylene doesn't want me to enter any houses. She wants to see the festival. Corcovado. It's a place that can tell if it's true love or not. Soft cream and coffee. Do I want soft cream or coffee? I want soft cream. It's good! And I'll do the coffee as well. Okay. It's also good. Yay! I'm gonna run out of money. Also, how do I have room for all of this stuff? So, apples and watermelon. I want some watermelon. Nice. Everything is so tasty. Ooh. So, in this village, like if you come here at night and like confess your love, you're gonna be a happy couple. Isn't that a nice story? Yes, it might be nice, or no, that's stupid. I can't be mean to Maylene. I can't do that. It's like, it's a nice story, but doesn't it seem kind of not true, like a lie? Ark, there's no... You're lacking romance. Maylene is complaining. But she believes in the story anyway. Aww. I think Maylene may have a crush on Ark. But she wants like the person she's in love with to only have feelings for her back. And now she's like, she's gonna come here tonight and she wants Ark to tell her his true feelings. This is a dangerous situation. Ark, I love you! So please come here, come back here tonight. Aw, Maylene. Can I do anything with the statue? No. I'm gonna try the cat game again. Even though I'm by myself and I'm not, yeah. I don't have to show Maylin around anymore, but I'm just having fun by myself. It's fine. Yes, here we go. Here we go. Yay. So I get to take his treasure. Yay! Tonight, are you going to smooch in front of Jesus? I know, it's it's kind of strange, but it's what the people in the city do. So I guess that's what we're gonna do. I didn't get to enter this house before, so let's see what's in here. Ooh. This is Brazilian cooking, or Brazilian cuisine. Why won't you try it? Okay, so there's all these different dishes that I actually don't know. Feijoada. Churrasco. Caipirinha. I don't know Brazilian dishes. I don't know what this actually is. But apparently it's very tasty. I'm trying everything. Why not? I guess Ark is hungry from traveling around so much. Oh. I guess that was alcohol as well. Hey, there's some magic rock. Nice. There's more houses. Okay. Whoa, that's a big... She has a monkey. A monkey that can dance the samba. Wait, is this the monkey that helped us over the bridge? Remember? The monkey that figured out that the humans were resting in the mountains. Oh, I already talked to that guy, or he's saying the same as someone else. Okay, so the fishermen are complaining about not getting any fish. And because the fish are like taken by the mermaid tower out at sea. Very mysterious. Mysterious. Okay, that's the soccer kid. Okay. Can I sleep in the big room? No, of course not. Alright. It's night. And everyone's still out and about because every day is a festival! So let's go back here then, I guess, and meet Malin. What do we tell her? Arc? What? Al! The Elder let her come here? It's a really beautiful world. This is the world Arc is fighting for. When Arc went away, I understood something. Everything was reflected in the crystal blue, like in Crystal Home. Everyone looked so beautiful, everything was so sparkling. It's the first time I've been this lonely. Arc, I want to be with you. Like before. So what Arc just saw is the person that's in his heart. The person that he holds dearest. But that's not Maylene. So what Maylene is asking what he really thinks of her. Oh no, she's like, oh no. She hates Arc now. Yeah, I had a feeling this wasn't gonna end well. Maylene! When you come back as Mirage to prevent any other girls taking your man. Well... Whoa, it became day somehow. Well, it was a clever way for her to find out what his real emotions were, but it's so mean. And it's so sad. And she just runs away. I have no idea where she actually goes. And the music like doesn't care, just cuts back to festival mode. It's a bit jarring. Maylene! The girl playing mind tricks on me? Yeah, I'd pass on that one. Yeah. Maylene is kind of... She's cute, but she's a lot. Hey, what's happening? So he's like, if you just let this monster be, we won't be able to continue our operations at sea. So who's brave enough to face the monster? But no one's stepping forward. I guess there's nothing oh no. I guess I'm volunteering to deal with it. And looking at Arc's Instagram and sending passive-aggressive DMs to Maylin. No, surely not. So everyone's seeing this mermaid tower out at sea. With monsters. If I'm able to help them out, they will give me their ship? Really? Sure. Leave it to me. They're gonna show me to the tower. Yep, lead the way, my man. Oh, I guess I have to talk to him from here. Yes. Let's try. Let's just go. Mysterious tower out at sea. Mermaid tower. This music is always ominous. Uh-oh. Into the abyss? Another hole? That's very on brand for this game. What is that? Why is there a circle around me? Music is like, woo. There's like a circle around me. Okay, there's a door over there. There's something down here, or am I? No. Just checking. Just checking. Okay, so there's a door down over here. Eee. What is this little, like, aura I have around me? Spooky. Fish! Ow! Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, they're very dangerous, but I need to actually fight them. When I come back from the tower, they'll be like, we kind of thought you wouldn't come back. I guess you could have the ship? That sounds plausible. I don't like these fish. I'm still kind of under. I should have leveled more, so I'm gonna try to make up for it somehow. But it's fine. No! I accidentally ran. I keep forgetting that pressing the directional pad twice will actually make you run forward. Which is annoying. It's also annoying to lose all my health. Jesus, fishes. Ooh, ow. What in the actual... That status change is like that I lose my defense. So, yeah. That's why they hurt me so much all of a sudden. Uh-oh. Is this a boss? Uh-oh. I'm gonna be... Okay, it's fine. We're just gonna go at it. I think the pink one. I think I want the pink one. Ow. I'm not hurting these guys at all. This might be a problem. Oh! It's the ghost all over again. Seriously? Hey! It's better than nothing. Where did you go? No. I should equip some healing. No. It's like I want to move slow to not scare the fish away, but also they're so fast. Also can't remember this being a thing at all, so I'm very like I've just forgotten this place. Ooh. I see you. I see you, purple fish. No. Oh, that's so annoying. Why is this map so huge? No! I guess because they send me flying. How? Okay. So definitely need to find a way to. Kind of lure him? Oh, okay. It's like if he sees me, or if my eyes or our eyes meet, it runs away. Oh. No! And I can't see him before. Ooh. I don't know if running is better, or if just trying to stand still is better. No! Frustration. There we go. Thank goodness. I can hear the mermaids. Really? Well, all the fish are gone. I guess that's good. Oops. Oh. Hello? Thank you. Wow, what a look. That's a strong look. Hey, goldfish. I guess I'm underwater. I guess the aura is like me breathing underwater. I used to be a human woman. I was heading to see my boyfriend on a ship, heading towards freedom. But the ship sank. And then, before I knew it, I turned into this. I have a request. Can you give this ring to Cerebus in the 5 Great Lakes? And can you please tell him that we'll meet again in the next life? Whoa. Heavy. Jesus. That's an engagement ring, but it just said engaging in Japanese. Engage! Engage the ring! Oh, there's a treasure chest. Okay, so they're protecting the sea and they're gonna keep the ship safe. Ooh. Engage. Susu! Oh. Where is it? Whoa, it's 12 better. That's really good. I'm also gonna equip the... I'm gonna equip the engagement ring. I still haven't read the letter from the princess that we got last time, but I can read that later. There's a 6th continent to the south, but it's locked in ice. A mermaid treasure is waiting there? Well then. Eee! What's happening with the slowdown? Here. Thanks for bringing us back to our true form. This is a gift from us. Please call us when you need us. Okay. So I got the water medal, which is a piece of magic I can use. Good. Hey, I'm just back here. Hey, thanks to you, the seas are calm again. And a sailor's promise. I made a sailor's promise, so the ship is yours to use. And then he explains how to use the ship. And now I can freely sail around with the ship. Yay! How exciting! Okay. Do I want to do that right away? Sure. Why not? So I have to actually leave and then go here. Whoop. My ship! My beautiful ship. So, yeah. Now we can explore a lot of stuff, but let's go and deliver the engagement ring. I think that makes most sense. But we can enter like all the places there are ports, we can enter. But let's, yeah. I know I said I wasn't gonna detour, but what is this? Curious. Astrika. Astrika Matsuri. This is like a... all the Inca statues. Ooh. There's nothing in the pots. Okay. Well, maybe this will become important later. This mysterious little shrine place. But yeah, we can explore freely. Just like sailing close to the land and to check if there are like ports. Also, the music is so cool. Ooh, Alaska. We can actually exit here. good to know. We're heading to freedom. Oh, this is Japan, of course. Hey. And... wait. I'm on the wrong side of... it's fine. Hey! Says she's not gonna detour, completely detours absolutely everything because I read the map the wrong way. But it's fine, let's collect some stuff. I found some shoes. I accidentally found a thing I need later. And some gold. So yeah, these shoes are like immediately equipped. And they make it so that I can run like the wind. Okay, good. Now I don't have to look for them later. Because that was like just a random island place. Could have been hard to find. Wait, there's so many islands. This is Australia. Australia is all broken up. Zoom, zoom. Yeah. Wait. Oh no. Collecting all the money. Yeah, luck potion. Drink that. My luck increased by 1. Is that it? I think that was it. Oh. Is there something here? No. Okay, let's not, okay, that's it. I'm not gonna mess about anymore. Let's head over to, I should have gone the other way. It's just on Norwegian world maps, the US is to the left on the map. Hey, there's the mermaid tower. So I just instantly went to the left instead of actually looking at the map. Boop boop. Here we are. But now that we have a ship, that means we also easily can go back to Portugal and France and all those places. Which is cool. Engagement ring! No, I didn't mean to run into freedom! Though maybe we should save. Now that I think about it. Okay. I am ready for this engagement ring stuff. Yes. I have it equipped. Okay, service. Ah, this ring. Did something happen to my girlfriend? Or fiance? Ark is like, yeah, there was an accident with the ship. Oh. He's like, yeah, she was usually always on time. Thank you for telling me. And he's going to see her? Oh. What a twist. He was also a ghost? What a a tragic couple. What a tragic love story. But now we get to look for the airplane, or the people trying to build an airplane. Will and that girl, Anita? What is that? Bubbles. Nothing for now. Ooh, this frog looks mean. Ow! It shot me out of the screen. Oh, okay. So it's a leaf that makes it possible to breathe underwater. So now I can dive in addition to swim. I leveled up! Yes, I needed that. Oh, need to equip my healing. Oops. Mean old frog, you blow up now. Yup. Come on, fish. There we go. So I can dive where there's bubbles and go places. It's very convenient. Ooh. Oh, Jesus. I thought those were like dive bubbles, but no. Slime! Good. I mean... Oh, okay, so this is up above where I just was. Ooh. Uh-oh, what is this shadow? Yeah, what is that? Help! Someone help me! Another voice calling out for us to help them. Have we not learned our lesson by now? Eee! Slow down! Slow down! Oh no, poison. That's not good. Can I use this? Uh-oh. Okay, I need a serum. I see. So, okay. I see now. I guess I should have stocked up on that. Ooh, oh no. Okay, I'll leave that alone. Uh-oh, floating eyeballs. I don't like this. Whoa. Okay, I can only hit him when his eye is open. That's heckin' annoying. I cannot swim back up the waterfall, so there's a door here. No. I do not like those guys. Ooh. Why are there so many of you? Ooh. Nope. Stop blinking at me. There we go. Ow. Wonderful timing. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Great. Thank you. Oh no! I'm gonna die. Oh. Even Ark is just like, really? Okay, whatever. Slimes. Okay. Ooh. Nice. Oh, we're back here again. Uh-oh. I see. Ooh. Nice. So it's a magical anchor. I'm sure that will come in handy. Wow. I don't like these guys. But I'm gonna try. No! Why are you so mean? These are horrible. I'm actually gonna skip them. Even though I do need to level up, but... there are other monsters to do that with. Oh, sure. Okay, I can't. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I see. Okay. Earth staff. Or as it's written in the Japanese. Ah, stuff. Sure. Oof. Ow. Oh no! I'm confused. Oh no! Let's try to make it out and back in again. Hey, the stone didn't come back. Interesting. Oh, I ran out of healing? That's bad. It's fine. What is wrong with me? Oh no, I got confused again! Thanks. This dungeon is the game's lowest point? You think so? Haven't really thought about it. I think it's been like 15 years since I've played this far into the game, so I don't really... I can't really remember. Oh, I'm back here. Right. Ooh, ow, 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 ow. Okay, I'm not doing very well here. I feel like I should stock up on more healing as well, because by the rate... Judging by the rate I'm going through this stuff. No! Stupid frogs! Okay, so... What did I miss? Alright, it was this room, but I can't actually... And equip the magical anchor and then see what happens. Oh my god, stupid eyes. Kind of wish I could fight them a little easier, so because it would be good to. No, freaking confusion. Oh, and I'm stuck because I can't figure out the. Arrgh. Okay. Congrats on beating Bloody Mary at such a low level. Yeah, thank you. It was kind of not, you know, I didn't realize that the recommended level was 25, and I just went in there at like level 20. But I was level 21 when I beat her. But yeah, that was, it's not really on purpose. But I'm glad I was able to do it, because it would suck to get stuck there. Okay, so what? No! Freaking. Okay. I did get the... Oh no! Oh no, I'm gonna die! I died. Okay, let's stock up on healing. Of course, since I'm such low level, the enemies are actually hurting me a lot more than I should. It is fine. We have all this money to spend anywho. He's not selling serum. That's... Now I'm like, do I want to go all the way back to buy more serum? But... I'll make do? As long as I can. It's still equipped. I have like vague memories that I need to go behind a waterfall, but I may be mixing it up with somewhere completely different. But that's why I keep swimming like into the waterfall. Like, is it here? Oh, can I under here? No. But there is something like that. Something like that is gonna happen at some point. Yes, finally. Nice, that makes me feel a little bit better. I'm really like confused. Oh, this is just back here again. And this is, oh, wait. Oh, this is here from the beginning. Wonderful. Stupid confusion. Seriously? Oh, I can walk along here. Wait. Oh. No? Oh, oh, oh. I thought for a second I could walk into the... It's fine. You just have to walk all the way around again. These things are the worst. Thank goodness. Okay. I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna check the guidebook that keeps Okay, here we go. Yes. Yes, I've done all that, and then... Oh, I was so close. Okay, so where do I need to go? Okay, so why did I make the map so complicated? So... Key. Okay, got it. It's this way. Yup, that's what I figured out. I like that I was there earlier and I just didn't realize what I was supposed to do. I really need to... Oh, right. The shield doesn't actually help for those. No! That's dangerous. Don't confuse me. Oh yeah, that's why I missed it, because I got confused by this thing and I kept having to leave, like now. So I kind of lost track of what I was doing. Sneaky, sneaky. No! Stop! So frustrating. I know I mentioned this already, but when you're confused, the controller setup actually changes. So you lose control. Yes, it is legit confusing. And every time that white text comes up, it changes the controller. So you have to figure it out all over again. Oh, I killed all the things and then I left because I'm a stupid. Don't hit me with confusion again. It's the slime that does it. There we go. That was much better. Delicious critical hits. Yeah, so here's the thing I forgot to do. Ark's specialty. Did I seriously miss the wall? Oh man. There we go. Breaking stuff. And the room below is now filled with water. So, all the frogs drowned. Haha! Now I can get this. I can go here. Seriously? No! This is... It's not being nice to me. Move! Go away! No! No! Oh no, I don't have a serum. I'm gonna die again. I don't have a serum. I don't know if the poison actually... I don't think if this is the kind of poison that will go away. That kind of sucks. Shit. I'm just slowly fading away. No, I did not refill my wind spell. I keep forgetting the spells are a thing because I never actually used them when I used to play this. I can warp out of the dungeon. I don't need that. Everyone forgets about magic. Yeah, it's... I forget. Does this actually help? No, that's just it's a healing thing. Oh well. I'm gonna die and then I have to do it again. It's fine. I did spells once, but then I picked up a warhammer. Truer words have not been spoken. At least we don't lose our items and things, so... I wish I'd bought more of the serum though. But that was all the way over in Liato. I guess I could go back. Oh, I was just missing one of those. Let's just do that for a little quick, like, pause, a breather. I love the storm music. It's so pure, isn't it? Why is freedom so freaking... I always walk into it without meaning to do it. Right, can I not? Oh yeah. Let's just go to the south to stock up on some serum so I don't die from poison all the time. Because the old antidote isn't enough anymore. It doesn't work against this new poison. There it is. Ooh. Good. Bloody Mary would have made... magic would have made Bloody Mary easier. Oh, I guess. I guess maybe it would have done more damage? Then again. Then again. Maybe I should try to use it more. But yeah, I think as a kid, I was the kind of... I always saved all my resources in game. I would never want to spend any, like, gems or any of my healing items or anything unless I really, really had to. And so for the magic in this game, I was like, but the rings are gone if I use them! So I just never used them. And I guess that kind of sticks with me still, because I'm like, I didn't need that before, why would I need that now? Freaking confusion. Shit. No. Okay. Slime! Okay, leave, leave, leave. Just leave. Okay, so... Yeah, no. No, 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 no. Oh. Wait, do I have to do that water again? Maybe. Or is it in the next room? It is. Here it is. Swim, swim, swim. Swim, swim, swim. Don't get poisoned by the flower. There we go. Oof. Oh, I didn't... That took me a minute to see the door. Okay, we're back here where I died. Was there anything down here? I actually forgot. I was too distraught with my poison. Stop it. Oh, I know. This is where... Okay. This is what I remember. You have to enter the waterfall. And if you don't have the magical anchor, you will just fall down to the room below, which makes sense. But with the anchor, you can swim across. I hate these eyeballs. They're the worst. Yes, I leveled up. We're almost level 25. What I should have been when I took on Bloody Mary. 25 is also technically the recommended level for this dungeon, but I mean, apart from all the poison and these freaking eyeballs not letting me through, I'm doing okay. No. Apart from all the dying, I'm doing okay. Ugh. It's like nice and slow. No, the poison. Okay, good. Ah, there it is. No! Okay. Getting closer. I feel like we're getting closer. Swim, 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 swim. Oh no. Did I just go in a huge circle? Ah. Swim, swim, swim. Waterfall. Swim. Okay, so there's nothing here except the waterfall is what you're telling me. That's what's happening, right? Yeah, that's... yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Did I go here or down the middle earlier? Oh, that's probably something that... it's fine. It's fine. Let's just go down here. Oh. Ow. Okay, so there's a boss fight with some stars. Okay, this didn't start well. Ooh. Ow. Oh, oh no! I forgot to look at my health. It's fine. Maybe we'll actually level up. What was I thinking? No, it's fine. Okay. Oh, maybe we can see what magic we can buy. Because I have 43 of those things. So the wind is the thing. Okay. I'm gonna buy that back, just so I have one. I mean, why not? Sure? Whatever, okay. Maybe we can give it a go. Trying new things, why not? Oh no, now I have to go through all of this again. It's fine. I think I know the way now. Don't confuse. No! Okay, run, 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 run. Run, run, run. Run, 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 run. Run with your confusion. Yes. Yes, yes. Nope. Ow! He got me with the poison, and I can't do anything with him. Okay. Run. And we're back swimming. Swim, swim. Oh! Here we go. Freaking eyeballs. Okay. Going, gone. Swim, swim, swim. Ow! Wait. No, yeah. Up here. Good, good, good. There are two more. Ooh. And there's gonna be... Okay. Just those things. Ooh, ah, eat. Okay. Good. Nice. Swimming is ridiculous. Wait, I can't enter the box. I can only enter the box when I'm on land. Okay. I'm gonna equip this thing. I think I was gonna use one. No, wait, should I equip the... it's fine. Ooh. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay, it's definitely going a bit, but don't say anything. Don't say anything. Get off me. I died? Seriously. I really wanted to clear this. It's harsh how it throws you all the way back. Okay. I need to re-equip my anchor so I don't forget. Pika's optimism. This is definitely going better than last time. Okay. Take it nice and easy, nice and slow. Make it back to the huge monster in the lakes. Ooh. No! They're dangerous, Ark. Stay away from them. Nice. Last time I went down the stairs, yeah, I did a little better. If that counts for. I got stuck! Oh my god, and I wasn't supposed to go up there. Okay. Made it. Swim. Ooh. Run, run, run. Okay. We're gonna make it. No, this stupid flower. Okay. This is dangerous. Oh, this is a bad place to be. Impossible. Ow. Ow. Leave me alone. They're all being so mean to me. Oof. For a second I thought I forgot the anchor. No! These eyes are such a drag. I hope they give 1 billion experience points. Oh my god, run! Yes. Okay, let's heal a bit. Probably should have waited just a bit longer, but it's fine. That's stupid. Yes! Okay, we're finally at the recommended level. Well, the recommended level for the start of the dungeon, so but you know, it's better than what we were. Swim, swim, swim. This is so unnecessarily long, this final stretch, this swim. Just makes you nervous for the boss. Okay, yeah, let's... Ooh! Ah! That's so mean, because I can't move until the music starts. And then they hit me with fire before I can... No! Okay. Before I can even move. Don't get hit by the falling... Ooh, good. Okay. No! It spat something at me. Okay. No! No, it's all over. Oh god. That sound of it sucking on my head. It's not good. Go away. I'm gonna eat a thingy. I don't know if it helps to use magic here, because I'm only able to hit these things anyway right now, right? Oh, ooh. There we go. Oh, man. Goshi. Goshi. This monster is called Goshi. I got a medal. A magic medal. I don't understand what the monster is saying. But this is supposed to help me on my travels. Looks like it wants to take me somewhere. Aw, so the sea monster itself, the lake monster, was nice. Hey! Who this? Ah! Thanks. I'm saved. I don't know who you are, but thank you. This is Will. He's always dreamed of flying, so he's researching how to fly. Uh-oh. But his plane crashed into the lakes. And the lake monster took him aside and kind of saved him from some strange monsters. Yes. Okay, and he has something he wants to give me as a thank you. In his house. Hey, we're back. Oh, so you're Peruru's friend. Thanks for saving me. Okay. So he needs something from Junko no Ron, a store somewhere. So he can't do anything before he has the thing that he needs. Well, that's kind of disappointing. Oh yeah, oops, I forgot I read this. I'm sorry. Anyway, yeah. We did it. I'm gonna look at the medal that I got, because the monster wasn't able to express what it actually would do. Oh, it's this. Okay, so it's a protection spell from special attacks. Or something like that. Okay, he's saying the same thing. Okay. Ooh, I wonder if the meat dude, if he's done making his patties? I'll check on that, and then I'll go save, and I think that's a good session. We're just over 3 hours. So, that sounds like a good place to end it. Oh hey! He tried making patties, but something's missing. What should I do? Okay, so you should try to put it in bread, or you should try to wrap it in vegetables. I think we all know what we should do. We should put the patty between some bread. Make a good burger. He's like, oh, bread? Well, that sounds easy. I'll try it. Yeah. You do that. Burger! Invent hamburger. Yup. Anyway, I'm gonna head back to Freedom. And I'm gonna save. And that was the cutest bug I've ever heard. Oh my gosh, we leveled all the way to level 25. Good. I'm gonna go into the mysterious fortune teller lady. So like, wait, that's not the fortune teller lady, that's the pub. Oh, do they not have a fortune teller here? I messed up. That's okay. Let's go to the store then. And I think I'm gonna end it here today. We did a lot, even though we didn't do that much. But the world is open up now a lot, so there's a lot to explore and do, in addition to following the main story. So I think I'll try to continue that next time. Most likely this weekend. Whee! Thanks for hanging out. I'm having so much fun replaying this. It's really such a good time. See you all next time, Ark. Thank you for all your helpful hints when I kind of get frustrated and stuck. Because I can't remember. But it's still fun. Did a lot and yet didn't do much. Kind of like how some of my favorite movies go. Yep. It's a good feeling. Ah, it's very relaxing and chill. Anyway, thank you. Bye. Bye.